There are over 27 movies in Marvel Cinematic Universe. In case you don't have time to watch all previous movies, maybe you just want a refresher and also interested in MCU future movies, here's everything you need to know about Marvel Cinematic Universe. So guys, if you are a true Marvel fan, watch this video till end for MCU amazing 2025 surprising movies. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So phase 1 start with Iron Man, released in 2008. In first movie, introduce a Tony Stark played by Robert Downey Jr., an engineer and genius who follow in his father's footsteps to run the world's biggest weapon manufacturer company. He is first presented as a careless playboy only interested in making money. All changes when he is kidnapped by a deadly terrorist organization demanding his technology. Tony uses his intelligence and returns home with the help of his Mark I armor. After returning home, he not only shut down weapon manufacturing at his company, but begins to advance and improve the armor he invented. The Incredible Hulk. In the Incredible Hulk movie, scientist Bruce Banner experiment gone wrong following extreme exposure to gamma radiation. Whenever his pulse rises to a high enough level, he undergoes a transformation into a huge green monster that is out of control. Blonsky, who has become obsessed with Bruce Banner and turned him into an abomination, but Hulk become a hero after won the fight with Abomination. Iron Man 2. After 2 years, Tony becomes the most famous man on the planet but dealing with some huge issues. New villain Ivan Vanko takes his opportunity to attack using modified technology, and Justin Hammer builds a new line of knockoff Iron Man suits for the US government. Tony's friend James Rhodes become War Machine. Together the two heroes take down Vanko and expose Hammer as a fraud. Stark's new assistant is revealed to be a spy from S.H.I.E.L.D. Natasha Romanoff. 2011 Thor. For the prince of magical alien race called Asgardians, Father Odin exiles the prince to Earth while also enchanting Thor ultra-powerful hammer Mjolnir so that only truly worthy can wield it as punishment, or fall in love with human woman and learn humanity. He does battle with his trickster brother Loki. 2011 Captain America. During World War II, the strong of fear Steve Rogers want to fight with Nazis. Becomes the first and only receive of a super soldier serum. It enhances his physical abilities to peak human condition. He uses his newfound strength as Captain America to battle the Red Skull. Saves the day but becomes frozen in ice and doesn't throw out until the modern days. Steve dance dream incomplete with Betty Rose, and Steve's best friend Bucky dies in battle. Avengers 2012. Loki, Thor's brother, returned to Earth. He mind control most of S.H.I.E.L.D. and uses Deseret to open wormhole above New York City, allowing an alien race to invade the planet. The Avengers, a superhero team comprised of Captain America, Black Widow, Ant-Man, the Hulk, Thor and Hawkeye, together to stop him and the invasion. Thanos was true main villain of this movie. 2013 Ant-Man. Tony Stark is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder after the Avengers. He copes by manually contrasting Ant-Man suits and invites an exclusive terrorist called the Mandarin attack him at his home. When he fails to kill the Mandarin, scientist named Edrich Grillian that he arms dealer ports and the fight with new powers derived from Extremis, a US government genetic engineering program. 2013 Thor: The Dark World. An army of an evil dark elves debut in this uncharacteristically gripped Marvel movie. Thor and Loki team up to stop them, but their mother dies in this process. Loki also seemingly sacrifices himself, but it revealed to still he alive. And after Deseret, Marvel's second Infinity Stone Ether revealed in this movie. 2014 Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Captain is working as an agent for S.H.I.E.L.D. He discovered that S.H.I.E.L.D. was actually founded by remnants of the Red Skull's Nazi organization. Steve friend Bucky appears surprisingly and become a Winter Soldier. Nazi organization used Winter Soldier planning to a percentage of the world population, but Roger Fury Romanoff team up with a new superhero called Falcon to stop Hydra. 2014 Guardians of the Galaxy. A young boy visits his mother on her deathbed in the 1980s before he is kidnapped by aliens. Later he becomes a Star-Lord. Star-Lord meets a tree creature Groot, a talking raccoon Rocket, adoptive daughter of Thanos Gamora, and a warrior Drax the Destroyer. Together they stop fanatical alien called Ronan, the accuser, from using an Infinity Stone to destroy civilization of Xandar planet, and the group become the Guardians of the Galaxy. 2015 Avengers: The Age of Ultron. Tony Stark and Bruce Banner create an artificial intelligence called Ultron to defend Earth from superpowered threats. Ultron becomes sentient and determined, must exterminate humanity to protect the planet. Ultron beat back the Avengers by recruiting the Scarlet Witch and the Quicksilver, twin with supernatural powers. The heroes hand together and kill Ultron once and for all. All through Quicksilver also dies in this process, and new villain named Avenger appears. 2015 Ant-Man. Scott Lang steals Ant-Man's suit with super strength and shrinking abilities. It's Honor Hank Pym who lets Scott steal the suit as a test of his thieving abilities. Hank Pym and his daughter Hope use Scott to steal a new prototype Ant-Man suit from a businessman. 2016 Captain America Civil War. The heroes of the MCU take opposite sides is an ongoing debate about superhero registration. Iron Man wants heroes to work under government. Captain, who trusts his own judgment, fear what revelation might mean for his brainwashed friend Bucky, opposes it. And the friend is further manipulated into fighting by a supervillain behind the scenes. So-called Civil War breaks out with Iron Man's side ultimately emerging victorious, although the secret villain Baron Zemo is also arrested in Civil War. Black Panther and Spider-Man also debut as a new superhero in MCU. 2016 Doctor Strange. Sir Stephen Strange, an arrogant surgeon who only takes patients he finds interesting, sees the use of hands in an accident. Desperate for a care, he turns to some magical power. After learning the basics, he uses time manipulation magic to defeat a demon, Dormammu, and become the supernatural defender of Earth. Doctor Strange gains his powers to control MCU fifth stone, Time Stone. 2017 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Let's go out in search of Star-Lord's biological father, who we know is an ancient powerful alien. It's out to be a Ego, a living planet looking to expand his consciousness to multiply worlds across the universe. Comes out that Ego killed Star-Lord's mother in this process. Team takes him down and we see a lot more of the Marvel Galaxy. Mantis and Gamora's sister Nebula debut in this movie. 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming. After the Civil War, Spider-Man is full-fledged superhero with a suit designed by Tony Stark. He is reluctant to dealing with minor unfeeling crimes. That changes when he runs into a Vulture, a high-tech black marketer that weaponizes discarded superhero and villain equipment. Stark and Peter develop more of a father-son relationship in this movie. 2017 Thor Ragnarok. Thor and Loki discover that they have a secret older sister, Hela, who helped Odin conquer the galaxy thousands of years ago. Hela conquers Asgard and slaughters many of Thor's allies, and Loki unites with the Hulk and a new superhero, Valkyrie. The group defeat Hela by destroying Asgard with her still on it, leaving the sacrificed Asgardians adrift and homeless in space. Black Panther 2018. T'Challa, king of advanced African country called Wakanda, is also the superhero called Black Panther. He keeps Wakanda technology secret and battle outside threats, and his cousin Killmonger takes the throne. He then plans to invade the rest of world using Wakanda weapons in order to free black people from outside of Wakanda from systematic racism and oppression. T'Challa ultimately stops Killmonger but is inspired to end Wakanda isolationism in order to help more people through non-violent means. 2018 Avengers Infinity War. The movie begins with Thanos along with his children, the Black Order. Thanos kills Loki for Resurrect, and we discover that Thanos plans to use all 6 Infinity Stones to become a god. The Avengers and Guardians battle on multiple fronts, however the supervillain collects all Infinity Stones. This will allow him to kill half of all life in the universe. The film ends with Thanos achieving his goals. Half of all life, including many superheroes, disintegrate before our eyes. Ant-Man and the Wasp 2018. Scott, Hope and Hank search for Janet Van Dyne, who disappear into a microscopic dimension in the 80s. Hope becomes another shrinking superhero, the Wasp, and the group manage to save Janet. Captain Marvel 2019. Carol Danvers battles with shape-shifting aliens called Skulls. She meets a young Nick Fury and she discovers she is actually human, not Captain Kree. Marvel finally breaks free from Kree control and she discovers she has even more latent powers imbued by the Resurrect when her mentor was murdered than she previously believed. Avengers Endgame 2019. 5 years later, the world is still trying to readjust to life after losing so much. When Ant-Man returns from Quantum Realm with an idea to bring everyone back using his knowledge, Tony and Smart Hulk find a way to time travel different points of time to find the Infinity Stones before Thanos when they return. They use the Infinity Stones to bring everyone back, but Thanos is back too, and all the Avengers must assemble to stop him. Iron Man saves the day with a click of his finger but dies in the attempt. Spider-Man Far From Home 2019. Peter is still grieving Tony's death when he goes on a school trip to Europe just as it's attacked by elemental monsters. Nick Fury appears and gives him Tony's old glasses that have access to all of Stark Industries' resources, believing Beck is the hero the world needs. Peter gives him Tony glasses only to discover that he's not a superhero at all but an ex-Stark employee who was after the glasses all along. Peter and his friends eventually stop Beck, but Quentin Beck reveals Spider-Man's identity in Last. 2021 Black Widow. After the event of Civil War, Natasha is on run for breaking Sokovia Accords when she finds out that the Red Room organization that tortured and trained her to be a Black Widow is still up and running with an antidote to the Black Widow mind control. Natasha tracks down the head of Red Room, Dreykov, who turned his own daughter into the soldier Taskmaster. Natasha and his sister save Black Widow and make plan to rescue the rest all around the world. Shang-Chi and the Legends of Ten Rings. Shang-Chi is in San Francisco when he's attacked by his dad's criminal organization. Ten Rings he goes to find his sister, but the Ten Rings also show up there and taken both of them to their dad. Feels he's going to find their mother in Talo. Once in Talo, their aunt tells them but their dad being manipulated by Dweller in Darkness most her into the setting him free, and they have to work together to try to stop him. Dweller in Darkness escapes, but with the help of Dragon and Ten Rings they manage to defeat him and save the day. Eternals. It turns out that a race of immortal called the Eternals have been secretly lived on Earth for over 7,000 years, protecting humanity from deviants. Think that their only job, but actually they just supposed to make sure humanity develops enough so that a giant celestial can be from the Earth core. Eternal decide to kill the celestial. After fighting among themselves and fighting more deviants, the Eternal manage to kill the celestial and save the world. Spider-Man No Way Home. After Mysterio reveals Spider-Man's secret identity, Peter's life has gone from bad to worse. Some people think he's a murderer and the press would not leave him alone. So Peter asks Doctor Strange to cast a spell to make everyone forget he's Spider-Man. Sadly, things don't exactly go to plan and suddenly Spider-Man villains from other multiverse that start to break through into Peter's. With the help of Tobey and Andrew Spider-Man, he defeats the villain by curing rather than killing them. But Doctor Strange has to cast another spell to make everyone forget Peter ever existed to stop the multiverse destroying each other. Marvel upcoming movies from 2022 to 2025. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness 2022. Dr. Stephen Strange cast a forbidden spell that opened the door of multiverse, including an alternate version of Strange whose threat to humanity is too great for the combined forces of Strange, Wong and Wanda Maximoff. Thor Love and Thunder. Jane Foster take on the mental and powers of Thor while suffering from cancer, and Christian Bale played God the God Butcher villain of the movie. And Guardians of the Galaxy also featured 2022 Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Black Panther sequel plan changed when Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman died from colon cancer. This role as T'Challa not recast. Riri Williams and Sam Captain America also reprise his role in this movie. 2023 The Marvels. Marvels is a sequel of 2019 Captain Marvel. The movie will be set up the Disney Plus series Miss Marvel. Kamala Khan and Monica Rambeau has played main role in this movie. 2023 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Volume 3 is set after the event of Thor Love and Thunder and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Adam Warlock reprised his role in this movie. 2023 Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Jonathan Majors appear as Kang the Conqueror after first appearing as a variant of that character He Who Remains in the first season of Loki. Fantastic Four 2024. Marvel Studio developing a Fantastic Four film for the MCU with Jon Watts announced as the director in December 2020. 2024 Blade. Mahershala Ali cast for Blade and Black Knight also appear in this movie. 2024 Spider-Man 4. With the ultimate success of No Way Home, MCU already starts Spider-Man 4 planning with Venom. 2025 X-Men. Kevin Feige announced Marvel Studio developing a film for mutants which including X-Men and says those terms are interchangeable. 2025 Hulk solo movie. Disney Plus series She-Hulk set up a new storyline for Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Maybe it's based on World Breaker Hulk storyline. 2025 Deadpool 3. Ryan Reynolds confirmed a third Deadpool film with Wendy and Lizzie writing the film by November 2020. Ryan Reynolds' involvement and the film R rating were confirmed. So guys, please like this video and comment your favorite MCU movie and for which upcoming movie are you most excited. And guys, if you want another explained video on Fox, X-Men, DC or even MCU series, then comment down below. Please subscribe my channel Movie Lister and thanks for watching this video.